Good afternoon, Dylan. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2015. As you can tell by the, bookcase behind me and the fact that it's always there, I'm back home. It's a wonderful feeling, but being away for a week was also kind of neat and refreshing in a weird way. I enjoyed going to Texas for the trip for a week, partially because I didn't have to spend anything, unless I wanted to. Mostly because I enjoyed that change of scenery. The change of atmosphere and habits and forcing me out of my comfort zone was actually very refreshing, even though it was only for a week. If it was more long term, I can't tell you how that would be. Being in Texas for a week also allowed me to skip the worst of the weather that happened around here. But I got to come back and see the tail end of it, so that was kind of cool. Not really cool at all. One thing I'm noticing about traveling, Dylan, is that the more that I do travel and get further and further away from the area that I grew up, the more and the more that I seem to enjoy the idea of traveling, at least for now. I have no idea what future me is going to say about it, but right now, I really enjoy it. I want to do it more often. I don't have the funds or a job that allow me to do such a thing, but I still do it every chance I get. Traveling has many downsides, as I'm sure you're well aware. Leaving the comfort zone, leaving places where you're familiar, chance of being, robbed or mugged or kidnapped if you watch the news or any form of television nowadays, but it also has quite a few good sides. You get to meet new people, see new and interesting things you may not have seen before. You get to learn all kinds of new things, whether it's people, places, just different ideas or different spins on old ideas. There's a lot of cool things that can come from travel. And it's something that, like I said, I wish I could do more of. When I talk about enjoying traveling, I don't necessarily mean traveling to other states, crossing this country, going to other countries, or anything of the sort. Sometimes it's just as simple as hopping in the car and going a couple towns down the road, just somewhere I haven't been before, experiencing something new that I haven't yet seen, even though thousands and thousands of others could have already seen it. For me, it's new, it's a fresh experience. Sometimes that's all I'm really looking for, something fresh for me. For some reason, travel is the one that just keeps being that itch that doesn't go away. When I'm out traveling, I still want to keep traveling. When I'm at home, in the comfort of my own home, I want to be out there doing something else. Being a video gamer makes it hard to travel a lot because, well, even though games are becoming more and more mobile thanks to phones and iPads and everything else of the sort, it's still not something that you can generally just do wherever. You can't do it while driving down the road, and you can do it while sitting in a bus, but you miss the scenery going on around you. It's a very contradictory thing to enjoy while also enjoying travel, at least when they're compared side by side. However, there are plenty of people here, there, everywhere that do play games. So that does enable you to have something in common with some of the strangers you meet. Just everyday normal conversations, and all of a sudden, hey, we have this in common. And then you have a new friendship starting to form. Even if it is only held together by one common string. It's still something better than you had before, which was nothing. I would like to travel back to Clarion sometime, but I don't know when I'll get the chance to do that, to hang out with old friends, or meet some new ones, but that is just a part of life. Not necessarily doing what you want or traveling where you want. But hey, still have the rest of our lives to attempt to make that work. Anyway, Dylan, that's all I have time for today. I hope to see you on Friday. Have a good one.